Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today we are stuffing our cash envelopes and sinking funds for the first time in January 2023 with my full-time income. So I did already do a side hustle cash stuffing in my last video, but now we are doing my full-time job. Check. And so that today is $830. So we will pull that out of here and give it a count. So we have 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, and 700. 710, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 800. 805, 10, 15, 25, and 830. So it is all here, which is great. And we will get stuffing. So my little mantra for the year is investing in my intentions. So invest in your intentions is kind of the thing I'm going to be focusing on this year. So hopefully that shows between the goals video that I put out and like where I'm putting my money. And hopefully that's a little fun mantra that you can use in your own savings journey as we navigate this interesting financial climate that we are in with inflation and all of the good things that are happening. So yeah, so we're starting today with bills because I got to pay the bills, and we are going to add $190 in here for rent. So we have 100, 50, 70, 90. So now in rent, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 520, 40, 60, and 570. Okay, 570. I thought I had 580, but 570 it is. Next up is going to be utilities, which is like water, gas, trash, internet, everything kind of lumped together. So we are adding $40 today. So we have 120, 41. I will pull this $1 out though, so we have 140 in utilities. My phone bill I pay at the beginning of every month, so it's currently empty, and we're adding $15 today because I pay $59.90 a month for my phone plan. I do have unlimited data, so that is why it's a little bit more. Apple is getting $5, and I'm going to pull this $1 out. Apple is for my Hulu subscription, Apple Care, and iCloud storage. That all comes out through Apple. Giving is my monthly giving envelope. I do give to one organization every month, $26. So that is what I save for here. And I did just pay that at the end of December. So now we are starting to save for January. Insurances is getting 20. So I get, I have a bundle of my renter's insurance, car insurance, and like jewelry insurance all through USAA, and so this is what I pay for that. So it's typically about $75 a month. So now we have 20, 40, 65, and this gets paid out kind of in the middle of the month. So there is that. My Roth IRA is my retirement account, and I'm adding $60 today. The goal is to max it out in 2023, just like I did in 2022. So we're adding 60. And now in Roth, we have 100, hold on, okay. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 620, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68. Yeah, 68, so 668. In Roth, that is because I had some extra money saved up at end of 2022 and from my side hustle first paycheck. So that is why it's so large right now. Gym is getting $40 this week because I did sign up for this like accountability program. So for In February, I'll have to pay my $50 monthly membership for any small group classes I take and for that program. That's 6 weeks long, so it's gonna be probably 50 for the membership, 50 for small groups, and then another 100. So I need to have 200 saved up in here by the end of the month. So now we have 90, off to a good start. My bills buffer is not getting anything today, but we currently have 20, 40, 60, 85. And then my 1 week ahead fund is for those pesky 5-week months. I only get paid twice a month regardless. So 5-week months kind of throw me off. So this money is saved for those months so I can have additional spending money for like gas, groceries, household stuff. So it's those months are less hard. So this is fully funded for 2023. So we have $660. And I'll just divide that between the 5-week months. And that will be what I use for those 5th weeks for spending. So that is that. Next, we are going to my wallet. So if you've watched any of my early 2023 videos, I will not be carrying cash in my wallet anymore. I'll be just using my credit card. However, every now and then it is good to have cash. So I think I'm going to always keep an emergency 20 in my wallet. So this is my micro envelope that I sell in my Etsy shop. Always linked down below. And we have $1 left over from last time, so we'll put that in the dollar savings challenge. So I think I'll put some money in my wallet every week, just as like cash spending money. Like sometimes I find myself at the flea market or somewhere where it's better to have cash. So I want to keep some cash on me, but I primarily use my credit cards. So this will just fit right back in there. So my wallet is good to go. And she has $20. But the rest of my wallet spending, my day-to-day cash spending is in this yellow binder. So today we're adding $5 into bagels and coffee, which are my favorite things to get on my way to work. So I now have $10 in there. Dining out is getting 20 today. So now we have 30. And I'm going to let all of these envelopes grow. I'm not going to ever unstuff them unless it's a 1. Ones I will always pull out. Fun is getting 20, so now we have 25 in fun. And then gas is getting $25. I like to have $100 in gas at all times, just in case. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 105 in gas. And gas prices are going back down, which is nice. So 100 should always be good enough for me. Groceries is getting 50 today. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, and 115 in groceries. Household is getting its usual 20 today. So 50, 70, and 80 in household. Order out is getting $10. So now it has 20. Spending is getting skipped because it has $100 and that's plenty. And toiletries has 75. So we're skipping that this week. And then buffer has 15 and that is also getting skipped. So we put $170 into my wallet today. And now we will move on to my long-term spending or short-term savings, however you want to look at it. So these are things that I typically spend frequently, but not every month or not every week. So we're skipping clothes, and I don't think I'm going to count the ones I'm not stuffing just because there's so many. But Costco is getting $10, so now we have 20 in Costco. I want to save for that slowly every week because when we go, it is typically more expensive. Date night and fitness and wellness are both getting skipped because they're very well stocked, and gifts is getting $5. So 15 now in gifts. giving gets a minimum of $5 every week, so we'll put 5 in here and have a total of 15 also. And then we're skipping all the way back to yard work, which is getting $5. That gets $5 every week for my full-time paycheck. And that is it for my long-term spending. Now for my small sinking funds binder. We are stuffing quite a few in here for savings. So birthdays is getting 5. We are working on my sister-in-law, so she now has 15. And then we have 50 in my friend Kelsey, so that means we have 65 in total for birthdays. Electronics is also getting 5. So now we have 1,105 and 1,110 in electronics. Lots of ones. First house, so saving for a down payment for a house is getting $5. So we have 25 now in house. Furniture is getting $5. This is something my boyfriend and I both agreed to put $5 in every week. So we do that. So I have 100, 200, 300, 305, and 310 in furniture. Holidays is getting 5, and we have 50 in Valentine's Day and 50 in Mother's Day. So those are fully funded. So now we are saving for my family beach trip. So we are adding 5 in there. So that means we have 105 in holidays. And I think I'm going to save $100 for the beach trip. Home maintenance is getting 5. My boyfriend and I both put $5 in here. Every month we save separately, but he is also saving this, so we have the same amount. So I have 100, 110, and 115. We do rent a house, but that we still have to buy like air filters, water filters. If we want to paint a room, things like that are still on us. So that's what we use that for. Medical is getting 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 450, 460, and 465 in medical. My goal is to get to 1,000 in there this year. Pet emergency fund is getting $5. I do hope to get a pet in the future. So now you have 25 for their emergency fund. Whoa, there we go. And then savings today is getting 30. So in other savings, I do have $10,000. That's just in like general savings for things that might come up that aren't an emergency, but like, again, if I were to buy a house sooner than I thought, I could use this towards a down payment. If I were to get married before I think I will, like I could use this towards a wedding, whatever. So it's not for emergencies. It's just for like future things that I don't know the exact timeline for. And then I have joint savings, which is what my boyfriend and I both put money into every week. So I put $20 in. So this will be 20 in here. So we have 500, 20, 40, 60. So 560 in joint savings. And then I'm starting to add to my emergency fund this year. So we'll add $10. Where am I out of tens? Well, we need to add $10 to this. But I don't have any more 10s. So Costco has 2 10s, so I'll take this out and grab a 20. It's so weird. Usually never get my denominations wrong. So anyway, an emergency fund, we are adding 10. So now we have 5,030 in my emergency fund. Oops, no. Plus 10,000 plus 560. So we have 15,590 now in savings. So there's that. And then wedding is getting $5, not engaged, no current plans to be. So this is just saving for the future. So now we have 25 in weddings. And that will do it for this binder. And last up we have Big Blue. And we are adding $20 into my car envelope. And we are working on registration right now because I do pay that in the summer. So now we have $120 towards my car's re-registration. So there's that. And then we have $1,000 in my emergency fund, $1,000 in repairs, $100 in oil changes, and $250 in deductible. So we have $2,470 saved in car, which is awesome. Christmas is getting $20 today. And we're working on Colin, who is up first, my boyfriend. So we have 20, 40, 60 in Christmas right now. So 60 in Christmas. Europe, I'm going in June, and we are adding $50 today. So pre-trip expenses has $200. Flights has $2,000. Lodging has $1,000. And then food and drinks is what we are adding this to. So let's see what we have in there. We have 1,000, 1, 2, 300, 400, 550. So 1,550. So we have 4,750 saved for Europe so far. The goal is 7,000, which is probably overshooting how much I'll actually need, but I'd rather be over-prepared than under-prepared, so there's that. My best friend's wedding is getting $40 today, so oh, there was that stupid 10. Okay. I'm gonna put these back in Costco. How did I do that? It's silly. Okay. So $40 going into my friend's wedding, and we are working on wedding spending right now. So we have 240 now. So 100, 240 in wedding spending. Wedding travel has 100. Nails, hair, makeup has nothing. Accessories has 100. Bachelorette party travel has 200. Bachelorette party spending has 500. Gift has 100. And bridesmaid's dress has 300. So 1,540 is what we have right now in her wedding. And then last up is travel, which is getting this last $50. And let's see, we have in weekend trips 200. And then weddings we have 200. Family trips, we only have 100, so let's add this in here. So now we have 150 in family trips. And then 200 in staycations, 200 in friends trips, 200 in future vacations, 200 in me and Colin trips, and 200 in gals trips. So 1,550 is what we have in travel right now, which is awesome. So today in savings, we put away $255. And last but not least, we have our $1 challenge, and we are adding 1, 2, and 3 ones to it today. So it's amazing how it starts so small and so slow, but it picks up. And I think I saved over $400 in 2022 just from doing this. So I'm super excited to see how much we can save in 2023. But that'll do it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here and watching and subscribing. And go check out my last video where I announced my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll put when it closes on the screen here because I'm not sure as I'm filming this when it'll close. And yeah, go enter there, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.